Good evening from my part of the world. It's another 8 p.m. and I'm excited. It's another 8 p.m. and I'm excited. I don't know what birthdays bring to your mind, but I'm learning so much. I didn't used to be a birthday person, seriously. Probably social media, and then growing up and understanding, getting a deeper meaning about life. I've come to appreciate it so much. Mine is not the elegance and the celebrations that come with it, but you get to know why I do appreciate it so much this time around. So, hooray! It's another September 14th. Tomorrow is September 14th. Another September 14th is knocking. Whether we take control of our lives and live purposefully or oscillate, time is passing. Whether we do something about our lives or not, time is passing. As long as we get into January, December 31st will also come. We can decide to do nothing about our situation, nothing about our lives, and definitely it would be the same, presented and represented to us year in and year out. So hooray! Another September 14th is knocking. A whole year, 12 months, one calendar year. Time is one currency every human shares equally. And that's fortunately or unfortunately, when it comes to time, we'll be in CCOP. When it comes to time, hi Mama, thank you for being on. When it comes to time, we'll be in CCOP. We are all gifted the time and we share it equally. There is nobody that can say, I have 12 hours a day and my mama has 14 hours and another person has 24 hours. Time is the one currency every human shares equally. It does not bend to power, wealth, or influence. It doesn't matter who you are. We all have 24 hours. Unless you know something I don't know. So teach me. But I think and I know that time is shared equally. It doesn't matter the power, the wealth, or the influence. It takes steadily, whether we live with purpose or drift without direction. Yɛbɛtumi anenam mu sei awerɛhoɔ, one frustration to the other, still the time will tick and another September 14 will come. Whether we live with purpose or drift without direction, another September 14th will definitely come. As another September 14 approaches, I am in particular, and this is a reminder, a wake-up call to all of us, but I am in particular reminded that the calendar does not wait for our alignments. The calendar does not wait for our alignment. The days, months, and years continue to roll forward, carrying with them the story of our choices. The days, months, and years continue to roll forward, carrying with them the story of our choices. Each new September 14th arrives like a marker, reminding me of how far I've come and how much further I can go. Time is silent but unrelenting. It records not only our victories but also our hesitations. Time records not only our victories, but our hesitations too, our commitments and our oscillations, the things we knew we had to do and we refused to do. Time will still record them. Our commitments, whether we're responsible enough to it or not, time will record. Whether we spend our days building towards purpose or squander them in distraction, time marches on. Time marches on regardless, indifferent to how we use it. To oscillate is to live without focus, swaying between possibilities without commitment, moving without direction, and existing without vision. When you bet see, na another year about you. And when you pick a paper and a pen, you cannot table what you use that 1 year to do. Swaying between possibilities without commitment. Oh, I want to do, but you never did. Oh, I would do, but you never did. To oscillate is to live without focus, swaying between possibilities without commitment. Oh, I would want to lose weight. Oh, I would want to live healthily. And yet we go back to the junk food. No exercise. Medication we are on, we won't take it religiously. And we want a healthy body. No. Swaying between possibilities without commitment. Moving without direction. Like being in a boat without compass. Because there's no compass, the world think we are so busy and yet we are not building anything meaningful to us. We are just busy but not productive. Existing without vision, no plan, no agenda, no goals. Would you grow another September 14th will come? Ebe false tsunami. Ebe just when you say na whole year ba. And yet nothing that you intended to do has been done, not even one of them. People who oscillate often refuse or confuse activity with progress. You try and who, try and who, try and who. As long as we have a lot of activities going on, we think we are progressing. No, many a time we are just running in circles. We are just running in circles. What's not about to take stock of your life or a whole calendar year, account of your time? Ube say, no, you seemed busy, but you were never fruitful. People who oscillate often confuse activity with progress. They are busy but not fruitful, moving but not advancing. Yet time continues to pass. And years later, the realization dawns that their energy was spent without meaningful results. Jack of all trades, doing everything, and yet doing nothing good. And wobɛtena ase a wobɛsese abrabɔ no, wobɛhu sɛ you were just busy, you were not fruitful. Moving but not advancing. We are just running in circles. And the sad aspect is, regardless, time still continues to pass. And then years later, when you have the awareness, the realization dawns that, oh, your energy was spent without meaningful results. Wasted years. On the other hand, those who take control of their lives, define their goals, and act deliberately, harness time as a partner rather than an adversary. Those who take control of their lives, owning their lives and living intentionally, they harness time as a partner rather than an adversary. So whilst time is fighting against other people, it is busily working for other people too. Because those people take time, they take hold, they take control of their lives, they define their goals, and they act intentionally. Purposeful living does not mean every day is perfect, but it means every day is intentional. When we align our values, efforts, and decisions with a clear vision, each passing September 14th becomes a celebration of growth rather than a reminder of a wasted year. When we align our values, our efforts, and decisions with a clear vision, each passing September 14th becomes a celebration of growth rather than a reminder of a whole year wasted. We cannot control the flow of time. None of us has control over time. We cannot control the flow of time, but we can control how we spend it. We can control how we spend it. Tomorrow is not promised, not to any of us, but today and every other new day we awake is in our hands. How do we spend it? The real tragedy is not that life is short, but that we waste so much of it on pursuits that neither fulfill us nor leave a lasting impact. Everybody has 24 hours, but we are busy doing things that add no value to our lives. Neither does it fulfill us nor leave a lasting impact. It just wastes our time. And anything that wastes our time equally wastes our lives. So every approaching September 14th should provoke reflection. I don't know about you. I never used to be a birthday person, but now it means so much to me because it makes me realize that there's more to life than how we are living. Every approaching September 14th provoke a reflection. And that reflection is, am I living my life or am I letting life live me? Am I living a life of design or I'm just living by default? So hooray! Another September 14th is approaching. Time has not stopped. Time will not stop. No, will not stop. Not for any of us. Time will not stop. Whether I did nothing the whole year, time would not stop. It has not stopped. Time has not stopped and it will not stop for any of us. It continues its march with or without our cooperation. Time has not stopped, not for me, because tomorrow is September 14th. I don't know about you. If you have the power to stop time, please teach me. Teach me. Teach me so I can go back to 10 years to start rebuilding. So I can go back to 20 years to start rebuilding. I don't think you would be able to. Time has not stopped. It continues to march with or without our cooperation. It won't stop for any of us. The question is simple yet profound. Would the next cycle of life find me oscillating without focus or living purposefully with conviction? And that question is to you too. Will your next birthday find you oscillating without focus or living purposely with conviction? The choice is always ours to make, but time will pass regardless. Although that time is for us to make, that choice is always ours to make, but time will pass regardless. Whether we make that choice or not, time will still pass. Therefore, let's choose wisely, for our days are the building blocks of our destiny. There is no way we take our days for granted and still would expect to walk into the destiny we are ordained to live in. So yes, today is the 13th of September, and tomorrow marks 14th September, my birthday. A new chapter, a new beginning, another opportunity to live and to grow. Birthdays are not just about cakes. If you happen to have a cake, hooray, thank God for your life. But birthdays are not just about cakes, gifts, or celebration. They are about reflection and a reminder of the passing of time. Birthdays are a reflection and a reminder of the passing of time. Our truth life keeps teaching us. Our birthdays continually teach us that whether we take ownership of our lives and live with intention, or we simply allow life to hand us anything, time is passing. One truth that keeps teaching us is that whether we take ownership of our lives and live with intention, or we simply sit back, fold our hands, and allow life to hand us just anything, time is still passing. When we do nothing about our lives and about our situations, time is still passing. When we get to work busily, doing what we know we have to do to get the transformed, the desired lives we want, time is still passing. Days become weeks, weeks become months, and months become years. The calendar does not wait for us to align. It doesn't wait for us to prepare. It doesn't wait for us to decide. It just moves forward steadily and silently. It doesn't wait for any of us to get ready. It just moves forward steadily and silently. So as I stand on the eve of another birthday, I am reminded that life is a gift. But what we make out of that gift is our responsibility. Each year is a blank page added to the story of our lives. Each year is a blank page. We get to decide what we put in those pages. Each year is a blank page added to the story of our lives. The question is not whether the years will pass, because certainly they will. The question is, what will those years say about us? The question is not whether the years will pass or not, because they will certainly will. The question is, what will those years say about us? What will that whole calendar year say about us? Will it tell a story of ownership, growth, and purpose? Or will it whisper about missed opportunities, procrastination, and settling for less? Each year is a blank page. Tomorrow I'm going to be handed another blank page, the whole calendar year. Each year is a blank page added to the story of our lives. We decide what goes into those pages. So the question is not whether the years will pass, because certainly they will, but what will those years say about us? Will they tell a story of ownership, growth, and purpose? Or will they whisper about missed opportunities, procrastination, and settling for less, wasting our time and our lives with meaningless things? For me, tomorrow is not just another birthday, it is a call to live more purposefully, It is a call to take charge of my destiny and to refuse to let life write my story for me. I don't know about you, but for me, tomorrow is just, it is not just another birthday. It is a call to live more purposefully, to take charge of my destiny, and to refuse to let life write the story of my life. It is a call to dream bigger, to love deeper, and to give more. It is a call to stretch beyond comfort into growth. A call to stretch beyond comfort into growth. A call to get comfortable being uncomfortable because I'm going to stretch. So it's a call to be comfortable without being comfortable. The things you've been so used to, but all of a sudden you realize it is not meaningful in your journey, so you have to drop them. That is very uncomfortable. So to me, it's a call to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. So as I step into this new year of my life, I choose ownership. I choose to live with intention. If it has no meaning to my life, it is not for me. I choose to live with intention, not just existence. I choose to be an active participant in the shaping of my destiny. Because it is my life, I choose to be an active participant in the shaping of my destiny. And this applies to you too. Be an active participant in the shaping of your destiny. Don't just sit back and allow life to just hand you anything. In the shaping of our destinies, let's choose to be active participants. Because one thing is certain, time is passing. Time is passing. And if time will pass, let it pass with us becoming better, wiser, stronger, and more impactful. Time is passing. Whether we do something or not, time is passing. And if time will pass, let us become better, wiser, stronger, and more impactful. So I don't know about you, but as I step into this new year, I choose ownership, meaning I can't live just anyhow. I take ownership for my wins and for my losses. I choose to live with intention. I won't live just anyhow. I won't exist, I will live. I choose to be an active participant in the shaping of my destiny. Because one thing is certain, time is passing. And if time will pass, then let it pass with me becoming a better human, a better person, wiser, stronger, and more impactful than just to survive. Birthdays bring many things to mind, depending on how deeply you can reflect. Here are some key thoughts that I want to share with you tonight. 14 days to 14th September. Tonight, I want to share with you what birthdays bring to mind. I don't know what it brings to your mind too. You can equally share in the comment section and we'll all learn. But these are the things that birthdays bring to my mind. Number one, the gift of life. The gift of life. The gift of life. Birthdays remind us that life itself is precious. Each new year is a chance to be grateful for being alive. You have no idea the vision, the plans. Some people had great visions and plans of implementing those visions, and yet they are gone. They are not here. You and I are here. Would we waste life? No. So birthdays remind me of the gift of life, that each new year is a chance to be grateful, grateful for being alive. When we appreciate life, which is the paramount, then we'll be able to take hold of that gift and make good use of it. So I'm grateful to be here. Life, I am grateful to be here. I don't know about you. And I want to use this opportunity to also let you understand that regardless of how the year has been to you, as long as you are alive, as long as you have life and you are alive, please let's be grateful for the gift of life. Do you know why? Between now and even December, things can change so much for you. But what if you were not here? So, number one, birthdays bring to mind the gift of life, letting me know that each passing day, each passing year is a chance to be grateful for being alive. Number two, the passage of time. Birthdays bring to my mind the passage of time. They remind us that time waits for no one. Whether we use it wisely or waste it, the years keep moving. The passage of time. Whether we use time wisely or waste it, the years keep moving. So if the years are going to keep moving, then I better use them wisely to my advantage instead of wasting them. Whether we use it wisely or waste it, the years keep moving. And that is one thing birthdays remind me of. Meaning I don't have the luxury of time to waste in this life. Number three, birthdays remind me of reflection and growth. Birthdays are natural checkpoints. They invite us to look back at where we've come from, how much we've grown, and what lessons we've learned. For a whole calendar year, what lessons have we learned? That when we are given the opportunity to live another life, another year, we'll become better, we'll do more, and we'll become more. Where have we come from and where are we going? How do we bridge the gap between where we are and where we want to go in the next year? What lessons have we learned that we're going to use to make this year a better one, to make the next year, the year ahead of us, better than the one we just lived? Number four, birthdays remind me of purpose and direction, that I cannot just live anyhow anymore. They challenge us to think about the future. Am I living intentionally? What do I want to achieve before the next birthday? Last year, hooray, I was 50. Tomorrow I'm turning 51. Between 51 and 52, what life do I want to live? What life do I want to live? Am I living intentionally that I'll continue in the next year? What do I want to achieve before the next birthday? Birthdays remind me of purpose and direction, that I cannot just live in a boat without a compass, just drifting, busy without being fruitful. Number five, birthdays remind me of relationships and love. Birthdays remind me of relationships and love. Birthdays often bring to mind the people who surround us, the people who celebrate us, and the journey through life with us. The people around us, those in our inner circles, Are they sucking life out of us or fueling us to become more? When you look at your inner circle, are you motivated to become more? If not, then you are in a cage. You don't have any inner circle. We say community is power, community is power. Community of what exactly? Community of people with what kind of mindset? With what kind of paradigm? So birthdays remind me to assess my relationships and love as I give love and receive love back in return. It reminds me, it brings to mind the people who surround me, the people who celebrate me, the people who journey through life with me. Are they sucking life out of me or fueling me to become better? Do I desire to become better because they fuel me? You know those kind of people that when you are with, whether you like it or not, you grew up because they always challenge you to think. They challenge you to interrogate your perspectives, your beliefs, and your paradigms. They challenge you. Just one conversation with them, and you realize you don't know much. You have to learn. Those are the kind of people I want to surround myself with. People who challenge you to think and to become better. Are the people around you sucking life out of you or fueling you to become better? Number 6, birthdays remind me of renewed hope. To me, they represent new or fresh starts, another opportunity to reset goals, to dream again, and to walk into new seasons with faith. So it doesn't matter what the previous year or even the years had been. Once I have the opportunity to step into another year, my hope is renewed because it represents a fresh start in every aspect of my life, another opportunity to reset my goals, to dream again, and to walk into new seasons with faith. In short, birthdays bring to mind gratitude, reflection, growth, purpose, love, and renewal. You can put what it brings to your mind in the comment section too. What birthdays bring to mind? Birthdays are not just about candles. So when you get to your birthday, before you're thinking about your celebration, how huge it would be, the number of people you invite, the cake you're going to, the beautiful dresses, they are all celebrations. But I bring deeper understanding to my life than just the celebration. They are life's gentle reminder that time is passing. And every passing year, we are given another opportunity to reflect, grow, and to live with intention. Because who dear grow, another birthday will come, and nothing about you has changed for the better. You haven't become a better human. You haven't questioned and interrogated your beliefs and paradigms, so you are still the same. A birthday brings to mind the gift of life. That's the breath in our lungs and the strength in our bodies are privileges. In case you are not aware, some people have lived a healthy life and yet they are going through one health challenge or the other. You are not better than they are. It is just because you are privileged. The breath in our lungs and the strength in our bodies are just privileges, not entitlement. Not entitlement. So anytime people say you don't look your age, all I tell them is it's a privilege. In as much as I check my health and I want a healthy lifestyle, people have lived better intentionally when it comes to health than I do. And yet they don't have that kind of health. It is just a privilege, not entitlement. Many who began the journey with us are no longer here. They had better, healthy lifestyles. Better, healthy lifestyles. Beautiful life planned, and yet they are not here. We are spared another year. That alone is worth gratitude. It also calls our attention to the passage of time, just like I said, whether we live intentionally or drift passively. The days roll into months and the months into a whole calendar year. So let's see birthdays as checkpoints, telling us another year has gone. What have you done with it? Let's see birthdays as checkpoints, telling us another year has gone. What have you done with it? There are moments for reflection and growth. What lessons did we learn the past year? What did life itself teach us the past year? Where did we stumble and how did we rise? What victories did we celebrate and how have they shaped our mindsets, our beliefs, and our paradigms? How have they shaped us into stronger and more resilient beings? How are we going to live the next year more better because of the lessons we have learned this year? Life is too short. It is too precious to be lived carelessly. Each new age is an invitation to redefine our goals, realign with our calling, and move with greater clarity toward the future we desire. More importantly, birthdays highlight the gift of relationships. The people who pour into you, what plans do you have to equally pour into them? The people who scratch your back, how do you scratch their backs too? The people who believe in you, are you going to live to make them proud? The people who believe in you, are you going to live to make them proud? The people who celebrate you, are you going to live intentionally to make them proud? Or you are going to live anyhow? Life's greatest wealth is not possessions, but the love we give and receive, the lives we touch, and the legacies we build in others. Birthdays bring renewed hope, no matter how yesterday went, no matter how the whole year has been, whether filled with failures or triumphs, tomorrow offers still a blank year. Each year is a fresh canvas, waiting for us to paint it with courage, love, service, and purpose. And one beautiful thing about birthdays is it reminds us that we can transform our lives. And all we need to do is to remember that we deserve more, that we are made for more, and that we can do more. That we deserve more, and therefore we can do more. Each year is a fresh canvas, waiting for us to paint it with courage, love, service, and purpose. In the end, a birthday is not just about getting older. It is about getting better, becoming a better human. It is a call to gratitude, a reminder of our mortality, and an invitation to live each year more meaningfully than the last. So when a birthday comes, let it whisper to your heart, time is passing. Life is precious, therefore live it well. So as I sit here today, I am reminded that birthdays are far more than just birthday cakes, candles, and the huge celebrations. They are life's gentle reminder that time is passing. Even if your body doesn't look your age, birthdays are reminders that time is passing and you don't have the luxury of time to waste in this life. They are life's gentle reminders that time is passing, and every passing year we are gifted another opportunity to reflect, to grow, and to live purposefully. The very breath in our lungs today is not something you're entitled to. Birthdays also awaken us to the reality of time. Whether we take ownership of our lives or just live carelessly, the days keep rolling. The days keep rolling. But beyond reflection, a birthday is a call to also purpose. Don't just live anyhow anymore because you don't have the luxury of time to waste. Life is too precious to be lived passively. Each year is an invitation to realign with who you are meant to be, who we are created to be, to live, to move, and to have our being as ordained. So don't take your relationships for granted. As my birthday remind me of this, let it be a reminder to you too. Let it be a reminder to you too. So as I celebrate my birthday tomorrow, I am reminded it is not about getting older. It's about being a better human, about getting better. It's a call to gratitude, a reminder of how short and precious life is. As I celebrate this birthday, I am reminded it is not about getting older. It is about getting better, becoming a better human. It is a call to gratitude, a reminder of how short and precious life is, and an invitation to live each year with courage, love, and purpose. Time is passing, life is precious, therefore let us live it well. Time is one of the most mysterious yet certain realities of life. It moves steadily, without pause, without permission, and without negotiation. None of us can negotiate with time. None of us can negotiate with time. Whether we recognize it or not, every second, every minute, and every day is slipping away, carrying with it a portion of our existence. Time is passing, and life is precious, so let's live it well. To live well begins with understanding the value of time. Unlike money, health, or opportunities, time can never be regained once lost. Your health can be attacked, and yet you can go on a healthy tangent lifestyle that you'll be able to regain your health. You can lose money, your status can change overnight, but if you made it, then you can get to work and get it back. But time, once it is lost, it can never be regained. The hours we waste each day will never return. The hours we waste today will never return tomorrow. Each moment is a deposit into the account of our destinies. And the sum of our choices will shape the story of our lives. Each moment is a deposit into the account of our destiny. And the sum of our choices, the sum total of our choices, will shape the story of our life. Unlike money, health, or opportunities, time can never be regained once it's lost. Once it's lost, each moment is a deposit into the account of our destiny. The realization should awaken us to live intentionally. This realization should awaken us to live intentionally, not drifting aimlessly, but aligning each day with purpose. Yɛkɔ na yɛde akyi bi, yɛba o na yɛba bi. No, we'll just be drifting aimlessly. Let's align each day with purpose. Living well also means choosing meaning over mere existence. Too often people confuse being alive with truly living. So a story is said about a small boy whose mom said, Adiachi, we are grateful for life. And the son was, yes, we have life, but there's nothing for us to live. There's nothing for us to eat. So people confuse being alive with truly living. We go through routines, chase about or chase after possessions, or succumb to the pressures of societal expectations, only to realize that years have slipped without fulfillment. Only to realize that years have slipped by without fulfillment. A precious life is not measured by how much we acquire, but by how deeply we love, how much we grow, and how meaningful we contribute to others. Another way to live well is by valuing relationships. Unfortunately, we live in a generation where people use others to get things instead of using things to love people and do right by them. They rather use people to acquire things. Another way to live well is by valuing relationships, meaningful relationships, of course. At the end of life, few people wish they had made more money or worked longer hours. Instead, they regret not spending more time with family, friends, and loved ones, not reconciling with friends, not appreciating the people who made their journey brighter. Life is precious, not only because it's short, but because the people we share it with cannot be replaced. Unless you haven't built meaningful relationships and connections. But if you build relationships that you can identify, that you can qualify as meaningful, then understand that the regrets will be not being able to harness those relationships. Go read the regrets of the dying. That book will challenge you so much that you can't live anyhow anymore. The regrets of the dying. The people we share it with cannot be replaced. At the end of life, few people wish they had made more money or worked longer hours. Instead, they regret not spending more time with family, not reconciling with loved ones, not appreciating the people who made their journey brighter. Life is too precious, not only because it's short, but because the people we share it with cannot be replaced. Moreover, to live well requires resilience and perspective. Life is not free from pain. setbacks, or hardships. People will betray you, people will let you down. Those you cover their nakedness will try everything humanly possible to render you naked. They are all there. Those you put your integrity on hold just to support, and yet they will be the snake and the grass. Who are causing you so much pain, and yet they'll come back telling you all kinds of things you want to hear. Life is not free from pain, setbacks, or hardships. Yet, how we respond to challenges often determines how we grow, either bitter or better. When we march forward in faith and courage, even the hardest seasons can refine us, turning woods into wisdom and struggles into strength. Finally, living well is about leaving behind a legacy of purpose. I am not saying we should live broken, because the Bible says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. So I believe in living a purposeful life. But you see, living well is about living behind a legacy of purpose. Living successful and living meaningful are two different things. Time will pass, and one day our names will be spoken in the past tense. Our names will be spoken in the past tense. What will matter then is not the titles we held or the wealth we accumulated, but the lives we touched, the love we gave, and the seeds we planted that outlived us. In the end, life is too fleeting to live passively. In the end, life is too fleeting to live passively. Every sunrise is an invitation to start anew, and every breath a reminder of grace. Time is passing, life is precious, so let us not waste it on regrets, fears, or empty pursuits. Instead, let us choose to live deliberately, love deeply, and walk in purpose every single day. Every single day. Because at the end of it all, in the end, life is too fleeting to live passively. Every new dawn, every new day is an invitation to start anew. And every breath, a reminder of grace. So let us not waste time on regrets, fears, or empty pursuits. Instead, let us choose to live purposefully, intentionally, and walk in purpose every single day. So, yes, another September is knocking, and that is a reminder to me and to everybody watching this that whether we take control of our lives, whether we own our lives and live or not, whether we oscillate or living purposefully, time is passing. Whether we live purposefully or oscillate, time is passing, and none of us can negotiate with time. May you have a reason to say you have lived meaningfully by the time you celebrate your next birthday. By the time you celebrate your next birthday, may you have a reason, may you have a cause to say you have lived purposefully. Because at the end of it all, it is not about whether the world will see your life as successful or not, but it's about whether you'll be able to look at your own life and call it purposeful, meaningful. So these are what birthdays remind me of. I don't know about you. So 14 days to 14th September. Watch my 14 videos here. YouTube YouTube is okay. You can watch it anytime. But Facebook deletes the live videos after a month. You have up till October ending, to watch all these 14 videos within my 14 days to 14th of September. The things I wanted to share with you. We don't have the luxury of time to just drift in this life. We don't have the luxury of time to live our lives like being in a boat without a compass. Time is the one currency every human shares equally. So we cannot blame God. We cannot blame the universe as to why we're not able to own our lives and live purposely. If we decide to oscillate, time will still pass. Another 14 September will come. Your birthday would come too. And the question that will matter is, what have you done with the whole year you were given? What have you done with the whole year that you were given? Time is silent but unrelenting. It records not only our victories but our hesitations too. So the things we know we have to do in order to live purposefully, but either we are afraid because we think we deserve of it, because we don't think we can do better on it, because we don't think we are well deserving, or we are afraid of the judgment of other people. Time still records. Time records not only our victories, but our hesitations, our commitments, and our oscillations too. Every opportunity you had but abused it, time took account of it, time recorded. Every opportunity you had to have loved well, to have loved purposefully, that you did not, time took account of it. So once we get the gift of life for a new year, for a new dawn, for a new beginning, for a new day, let us live intentionally. Let us pay attention to what is meaningful and understand that we don't have the luxury of time to just live anyhow. Let the whole crowd go out there and do what they want to do. If it has nothing to do with your purpose, of course, it is not for you. We don't have the luxury of time to waste it in this life. So if you watch from the beginning to now, you understand the reminders that birthday brings to me that I've shared with you. I don't know about you, but I'm excited about the year ahead of me. What God and the universe has to offer. I know once I become the architect of my life, I will do so much well. And it applies to you too. You have a whole calendar year. At the end of the year, the question would be, what have you used this whole year to do in your life, with your life, and through your life? Thank you. Those of you who are on, I'm so grateful. Tomorrow is the birthday, the celebration of life. I'm so grateful to God and to life. I am excited to be here. I'm excited for what the years ahead holds for me. And that is the spirit and the attitude I want to leave you with. Regardless of how your years have been, even this year, regardless of how it has been to you, please let's march on, because we may never know what the years ahead hold for us. If you don't open the next chapter of the book, you may never know what the other chapters hold for you. You may never know what the other chapters may hold for you. So let's march on regardless and see what God, what this universe have to offer to us. Until I come your way again tomorrow, same time, same space. I say much love and blessing. Some of you have shown me so much support, and I'm grateful. Some of you have become my serendipities. I've never met you anywhere, but courtesy of social media, we've become a family. Family is not just through blood and marriage, but anybody who is able to hold your hand and support you in any way needed. To me, it's a family, and I'm grateful to know you. I'm grateful to be doing this journey with you. I'll come your way again tomorrow, same time, same space. I say much love and blessings.